Finally, it has happened. Someone bought a print. So now we get to make one on demand. I was in the middle of making some, as you can see here. Now this one is the one you may have seen got quite damaged. That was on a short I put out recently. Overall, not a good product. But again, it was the first one that I really made under the same circumstances as I'm gonna sell them. It was, you know, an experience that is necessary. This was meant to go on here, but now that I have one to be made right now, we're gonna switch those out. This print right here, Frozen River 1, that's what they bought. Here's my previous mount. We're gonna see if that works. So now we'll align them and see how well they fit. They fit quite well. I'll attach it and then I'll trim it later. So let's get this cleaned up for the attachment process. We're gonna use this. It's just some acrylic material, and we're going to apply that onto the back of our picture and then the back of the mount. We're gonna do the mount twice, in the picture once. The residue is transparent, it's hard to see. The biggest thing you gotta worry about here is getting any of this medium onto the front of your photo. Additionally, you're gonna want a clean piece of paper to put on top of here, and I'm going to, since this mount already has the bracket attached, I'm gonna use some extra brackets over here, like these, and I'm gonna put it underneath when I put this paper on top, and then the dictionaries in order to press it down, just so it doesn't tilt. So there we go, our surface is nice and taut. And I think now we'll start. Now we'll take our matte gel, open that up, and we're gonna take one of these type of brushes. We're gonna fold it like this, just get medium on the end, and then rub like that. Get every edge, every surface, and go back and forth like this. Make it a hash. When you do this a bunch of times, it'll eventually kind of flatten out. Now this is the important part. If you screw this up, you're kind of done. This can't move. I haven't done this before. I'm gonna try taping the photo onto the surface, and then those areas will get covered later. Let's see how that turns out. If you get any off the edge, just wipe it away while pulling your surface away from the picture so it doesn't go underneath. Hopefully that'll work out here. And then we'll get that edge. And there we go. Now we just gotta worry about this little guy. 3 coats on here, just to make up for any weirdness that might have happened on the picture. That's not good. Brush it on as normal. And this is very important. Don't do what I did before and screw it up because you hung it upside down. Know which side is up. It will set quite quickly, so work fast. Once that has happened, get your paper. You can place the paper on top. And we're just gonna do this. I can even out all of the gel medium that may have been stuck underneath. Inspect it under light reflections for any deformations. Put it back down. Shake your paper. Put it back on. Put your lid on your acrylic so you don't dry it out. You're going to take a West's Business Law alternate edition. Find the center, place it on. You're going to take a Glencoe Science Chemistry, Matter, and Change. And then you're going to take a New World Dictionary of the American Language, plop it on top, and wait a good 24 hours. Alright, it's about 24 hours later. Let's take off the books and see what we got. That is one picture mounted. So now we're gonna look around the back and see any bits where the paper went over the mount. I'm gonna cut that away. Alright, now I've got a wooden cutting board here. We're gonna put that more in frame. And then we've got like a, cereal container board. I'm gonna put that on top just to like smoothen out the surface because this board has been used for many, many years. And then we're gonna take our clean piece of paper, cleanest side up, and then we're gonna take our picture. We're gonna place it down. But I'm gonna tape it all down just so when I'm cut, it can't move. So now we're pretty well taped down. I'm gonna bring a light over here just so we can look at the edges more. I see a bit right here. There's none on that side. I already checked the sides that I taped just to, be sure. There's a bit on that side, but we can handle that. And there's also a bit up top here. So let's start over here. Press it down. Followed the edge. Looks quite good. There's a bit over here. We'll take care of that. This is the moment of truth to make sure that I didn't mess up. Lifting. That is pretty good. The edges are nice. Yeah, we're looking good. So that is my first print made that I've sold. Now we gotta package it. Now we got to take the wooden block and then make the holes and bevel the holes for the finishing nails. I've got two things here. One is the little information sheet about the picture. These are just on printer paper for now because I need to buy some, good paper. And then these are the instructions I made. There's 6 per sheet. And so we're gonna cut these on one of the wheel cutters because I don't have a guillotine yet. It's now 2 days or so past when I first filmed a portion of this video. This has been a lot of work. It's nice to have that first one out. And here's to many more. So if you did enjoy this video, consider liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, doing anything else you think could help the channel. It's highly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. cwg does not pertain to anything other than my channel name in this context. cwg does not relate to any other acronym and should not be interpreted as relating